Hey guys, Beck here from Today I'm Me. This has been a very eye-opening week for me, and I've experienced some emotions that I haven't really experienced before, really in depth and deep to the core. And this week I experienced shame, and the shame that I experienced was so profound and so deep that as soon as I started to feel it, I didn't know what it was, but whatever it was strong enough to drag me all the way down and hold me there for a long time. And usually I can use my list, I can follow my steps, I can give myself the tools that I need to come out of something like that. But this time, the fear and the feeling of being judged and not feeling good enough and feeling like I'm a failure just overcame me. So when I experienced that, I knew that I had to be vulnerable to step outside that. So I branched out to my connections and I was able to pull myself out of that, and with their guidance and their tools, that helped me as well. So if you're ever feeling like that, don't be afraid to be vulnerable and reach out, because reaching out, that's a hand to pull you out of that deep, dark, sort of a sticky feeling of fear. That's their hand to pull you out, and sometimes you need that. So I've been dabbling in meditation for a long time, and just on and off throughout the years. But this year, it's really been the focus point of helping me get to where I need to go. And I was using some meditation and self-hypnosis last night to understand this feeling of fear, because even though my connections had helped pull me out of it, I could still feel it there, like sitting on my back. It was still there and I just couldn't shake it still. So I did some meditation, and everyone experiences meditation differently. Sometimes you feel nothing at all, but the next day you'll feel really light, really happy. Sometimes you'll get sensations. Sometimes it'll be so visual that it's like you're physically there. For me, sometimes my mind will wander. Sometimes it won't make sense, and sometimes I'll have random images that are just, okay, that's random, but thanks. And last night I had one particular vision that was so profound, it put everything into clarity for me. And I wanted to share that with you, or for you to share it with anybody in your life that may be going through some big changes at the moment, that may be stepping outside their comfort zone, and it's really scary. But this is a tool that you can use to understand that fear. Not forget it, but to understand it. So in my vision, I was holding out my hand like this, and I'm holding it out, I'm reaching it out, and it felt like I was reaching my hand out to, waiting for somebody else to grab my hand. And sure enough, another hand came over and held mine. But it looked like my hand. It felt like my hand, but it was dark. It was like a darker version of my hand. It felt like a darker version of my hand. And I realized that other hand that was holding my hand was the hand of my fear. It was the hand of my fears, my deepest, rawest feelings of, shame and all the dark stuff that comes when you step outside your comfort zone. It's all the stuff that pull you back in and make you stay in your comfort zone. And I realized that we cannot have one without the other. We cannot have fear without having the sense of self-worth, knowing you're enough, confidence. We can't have that if we don't have fear, if we don't have the feeling of, feeling shame. We can't experience the good without the bad. And by understanding my fear and understanding why it's there, I now know that is the fuel that gives me the strength to continue to step forward, because it challenges me. It makes me aware of my feelings, aware of my fears, aware of everything within myself, and I connect with myself a lot better when I do that. So don't be afraid of your fear. Use your fear. It is there for a reason. It is your tool. It is your tool to move forward. Don't be scared of it. Don't be scared of it. It's because once you understand it, it puts so much into perspective for you. I hope this video has given you some tools and has given you some guidance and some inspiration. And again, if you have anybody in your life that is stuck or is feeling really scared about a situation, or stepping away from a situation, or stepping into something different, share this video with them, because that may be what they need. But don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will talk to you all soon. See you guys.